Hi everybody, Tom Gile at the Gile Group. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, bringing you the latest real estate and market information for the Portland metro area. Last week's big story really came out on Friday. It was the Labor Department put out the May unemployment numbers, and the numbers were actually quite a surprise compared to what the many experts were predicting for May. The May jobless rate dropped down to 13.3%. It was actually projected to be close to 20% in May. So some solid improvement there. Obviously, we're in a situation where we still have millions of Americans unemployed, but things appear to be headed in the right direction and a little bit faster than a lot of people projected. So that's good news on the economic front. Here's a breakdown of some of the job sectors that are coming back, and obviously some of the service industries as well. Construction are made some pretty solid gains in May. So overall, good news, but a little bit obviously solemn too. We still have millions of people out of work, but we seem to be turning the corner a little bit quicker on this than we anticipated. Take a look at the Portland real estate market. It continues to be very hot, and the leading indicators are continuing to show just steady growth in the Portland real estate market. We had 714 new listings last week. It's up 17% from the week before. Pending sales, after taking a little bit of a breather last week, remember it dipped a little bit. We had 715 pending sales last week. That's up 18.4% from the week before. Lockbox opens kind of leveled off, just did a slight downtick this week. We got 19,401 lockbox opens in the Portland metro area. That's down about 3% from the week before. Taking a look at what this means historically, and these graphs do a great job of just laying this out, how we can compare 2020 to 2019. New listings are up 20% over, new listings are within about 20% of 2019. We're starting to close that gap. And really the story here is pending sales. We are actually up 27.5% over 2019. So you can take a look at both of these graphs here, and we can see some nice steady inclines with what we're seeing in new listings. And if you take a look at that graph and if you just run a trend through the 2020 number for pending sales, it's just showing some really steady growth here from about the beginning of April on. Another thing we want to take a look at here, keep sight of home prices. If you remember last week, we were picking up what could have been a trend. We had about 2 weeks in a row where we had the median home price tick down in Portland. So I said, hey, let's keep our eyes on that. That looks like it was probably just a short-term blip associated with the property mix that sold in those 2 weeks. We're back up this week at $455,000 for the median price, which is just putting us, if you look at the graph, pretty much right on average where we've been since the beginning of March. So seeing solid home prices here in the Portland metro area too. Check us out on social media. We're posting there almost every day, so we've got good information out there just about local businesses, also economic information, and other things on social media. So check that out. If you have any questions about real estate or the economy, ask the Gile Group. We'd love to hear from you. So IM us on social media, give us a call, shoot us an email. We're here to help.